I just built this n8n automation system to solve a massive bottleneck for HVAC businesses. Because in general, HVAC businesses were relying purely on reactive inbound sales, which was nothing but businesses wait for the people to contact them. Okay. So this automation system completely changes the point of view and changes the working style of the HVAC businesses because it will converts the it will turns your GoHighLevel CRM into a complete proactive, climate driven lead generation engine because it will grabs the leads from the Go from your own GoHighLevel CRM and it will grabs the user city and it will forecast the 5 day weather of that particular city and it will detect if there is any heat wave or any snow wave or some other weather hazards and it will automatically sends a WhatsApp message regarding that particular weather forecasting and it will be also asking nicely for I mean it will obviously ask nicely if the customer really needed any help regarding their HVAC units in their home. And that's not the best part. After sending the WhatsApp message, even if the customer simply reply back, this sub automation system will simply understand what was the intent of the customer. Okay. If the customer chooses not to receive any marketing emails, it will simply stop sending any WhatsApp marketing messages in future. But if the customer really had an issue with his AC or ventilation unit and all, you know, the AI agent, which was you're seeing here, the AI agent will simply understands the intent of that particular customer, and it will be all automatically booking. Fetching the available slots and giving it to the user, and asking, and the user can also be, you know, selecting any of the free time, which was, given, which was suggested by the AI agent itself, and the AI agent automatically will book an appointment completely automatically. Uh, and if the user was not simply don't want anything, so it will simply close the particular outreach method for that particular client. Okay. And the whole chat history will be memorized by the AI agent. Let's say if the customer had done maybe 10 to 15 messages, it will be automatically you know the AI agent will be automatically grabbing that particular chat history so that the AI agent will simply remembers the past messages. So this particular automation system was rock solid. Okay, so let's go with the node by node explanation, simple explanation. After that, I will be showing you I know how this particular thing was running in live. Okay, firstly, in the first part of the automation system, it will this particular workflow will runs every morning at 7 a.m. and it will grabs the go high level contacts from your own CRM and it will check whether that particular contact had their city mentioned exactly like this. City mentioned already. If the city was not mentioned over there, we should be needing the address field of that particular customer so that we can be we will be sending that particular address field to get back the city like here. And thanks a lot for the Nominatim contributors and all to put this project open source. And thanks a lot for you guys for this particular thing. So what this particular OpenStreet's Nominatim will do is we will be sending the customer's complete address, and it will be, returning back our, city name. The city name from the address field. So this was one of the use cases of the Nominatim, and after that, it will be automatically saving the address in the contact itself. And after that, let's say if the contact already do have a city field like this, in for the sample contact, the city was already been there, right? So it will automatically move forward, and we will be grouping contacts by cities. Let's say if I have maybe 10,000 people, but only there are only unique maybe 7 to 8 cities. So instead of sending 10,000 API requests to forecast the weather, we simply can perform maybe 5 to 6 common cities to simply forecast the weather. So that's why grouping, I have done the grouping contacts by the city, and we will be simply fetching the weather forecast. And And for that, I have been using Weather API. And by the way, Weather API was using query authentication. So you can simply click generate credentials type and you know choose the query out here from here, and the name was the key and the value was your API key, nothing much. So don't forget to authenticate in a safe manner right here. And we will be querying the city. Okay, so that's how this whole thing was working. And I just generated a you know sample. I just finished a sample execution. Okay, so nothing serious, and it will automatically, and after the weather forecast, it will automatically detect weather hazards, like if there is any heat wave or snow wave. So based on that particular campaign type, if it was a heat wave, it will use this particular system, and if it is a snow wave, it will use this particular system to perform a outbound contact. Okay. And before moving forward, we will be also needing the WhatsApp template. Okay, I created two different WhatsApp templates. One was for heat wave, and another one was for snow wave and all. So yeah, so you have to be creating the WhatsApp templates already. So yeah, and for that, and after that, you have to also create two different pipelines in your GoHighLevel CRM, which was nothing but heat wave and snow wave. And each different, pipeline will have four different stages: new lead, contacted, and scheduled or closed. Okay, so th this is the whole thing of the first part. And after that, let's say after the WhatsApp message was sent, you know, if let's say if the customer simply replied back to that particular marketing message that we have sent recently. So, what this particular thing will do is it will automatically check whether that particular reply was from our own, I mean, go high level contact or not. If the particular WhatsApp message was not from our own go high level contact, it will simply, stops here. Okay. So after that, okay, we simply pass it the cross verification check. And let's say if the customer simply said something like, I mean, replied something like stop receiving, marketing messages. So it will automatically understand, okay, this particular person was simply asking us not to send any marketing messages to his WhatsApp number. So it will automatically updates this particular thing called stop WhatsApp field in our Go High Level contact. I mean, that was a custom field that I have been built. I mean, that I have been created. So nothing so serious about it. And we will be saying it true. So it dynamically looks for, okay, if there is any stop WhatsApp, condition was true, it don't even send any, reply back. But, if there is no, stop WhatsApp thing, let's say here the stop WhatsApp was true. So if I simply message it, I mean, if this particular customer simply replied back to the WhatsApp, we doesn't even send a automated reply. Okay, so that's how this whole thing was working. But if in case if the message, I mean, if the user simply interested in our services, it will automatically, understands the intent. I mean, technically the AI agent will understands the user intent and completely book an appointment or closes the whole, outbound thing. If the customer was not interested, it will use these two tools and it will automatically, I mean, just a second, it will auto automatically, changes the status of the data pipeline too. Okay, in the opportunities field right here. So that's how these things were working and all. So let's see things in action. Okay, let me just click on execute. Okay, perfect. Let me just share you my screen. Okay, so that particular marketing message was delivered. Okay, so this is how this particular first part of the workflow will work. And after that, just a second. Let's say if I simply replied back with something, I need service for a AC unit or something like that. Can you please help me? Okay. And by the way, let's just check at our execution tab. Yeah, the execution was running on. My bad. Just a second. Okay, perfect. The AI agent automatically replied back. So what it was asking is, okay, it was saying, okay, it was happy to help, and it simply gives the sample, you know, gives us the nearby, free slots. Okay. So let's say if I'm okay with 1 a.m., 1 p.m., I will just reply back. 1 p.m. is fine for me. Just book an appointment. Yeah. And let's just see. It should automatically books the appointment for sure. Yeah, perfect. Just see. It updated me back in the WhatsApp itself. Okay. And after that, it was automatically also updated the pipeline status. Okay. I mean, opportunity status over here too. So yeah, that's how this whole thing was working. And it was completely automated, as you guys was completely, saw in live, right? So yeah, that's how these things were working. And that's it for today, guys.